welcome back to another video. You could have the least expensive camera gear ever, but be an amazing photographer. There are a few things that I personally think that are really important to figure out right before you decided to jump into the photography world. As many of you may know, the photography world is such a crazy, expensive, vast planet. To all my amazing photographers starting out as beginners, I would definitely suggest the 5D Mark II or Mark III. Both of them are full frame. I had an amazing 50D. It was probably one of the best cameras that I've ever gotten as a beginner photographer. After a while, I decided to change my camera and I moved to the 7D Mark II, still from Canon, as you can see. This is my baby. This camera was thought to be used for sports, and this is what I mainly do. I do sports. So this camera is the perfect camera, processor-wise, to be used to shoot sports. There are two lenses that I would definitely 100% suggest. One of them is the 50mm f1.4. This is a prime lens. This is the one that I call the God lens. It is definitely one of the most amazing lenses that I've ever had in my entourage. The reason why I call it the God lens is that this is a great lens for low or really low lighting. It will also add to your picture that blurry background effect with the super crisp image and subject right in front of it in focus. So this is 100% one of the lenses that I would suggest every single one of my beginner photographers, the 50mm f1.4. Another lens that I would suggest all my beginner photographers would be the 35mm f2. Normally the price range would move between $300 and $500. You can also find it for cheaper. Having a prime lens, it will encourage your ability to shoot with your feet. Shooting with your feet means being your own zoom. Whenever you have a prime lens, you must get either closer or further away from the subject by using your feet. You cannot zoom in with your lens or with the camera. You have to use your own body to get either closer or further away from the subject. There is another lens that I would definitely suggest every single beginner photographer, but this is the one that I call the more expensive cousin of the Canon 35mm f2. The one that I'm talking about is the 35mm f1.4. A portable flash, it's one of the things that every beginner photographer should have, 100%. There are a ton of different types of different brands that you can find, use, and buy. So this is the one that I got. It's from Godox. This is the TT680C. It has a full movement of the light. It's like 360 and it bends all the way. So I can use it to shoot right straight on my subject. I can have it 45 degrees on top or even shooting up to the sky. 5-in-1 reflector. This is something that has saved my life so many times throughout the years. So as you can see, this little circle, it comes with a white base and other 4 different options. One of them is the super bright shiny silver, and then on the inside you have a gold face, a white darker face. The next thing that you will need are card holders. They save you, save your cards, save your job. You gotta trust me on this. Just do it, just buy it, just put it in your cart right now, your Amazon cart, buy them. Last but not least, the camera bag. It has a little pocket right in the front where you can put anything you need. Then whenever you open it, you have all the space inside with the dividers that can be moved around to fit your needs and the cameras and the gear that you have. It's all padded, and also this is one of the things that I like about it is that it has in the front, it has a little pocket where you can put your computer or even your iPad. In my case, I normally bring with me my iPad, and I would edit my pictures for magazines and stuff with my iPad whenever I have to send them right away with sports. I will have the links of everything I talked about in the little box down below, so that if you have anything or any questions, or if anything that I talked about was interesting for you, you can just check it out, and I will have the links down there. Maybe leave a comment or drop a like or even subscribe if you liked it.